In this video, we're going to show how to close off a portion of a design that's opened up so that it can be filled. If you notice, the bottom of the poodle here is white as opposed to the 10% gray for the top, and so it can't be filled with a granite color. So what we'll do for this one is we'll just take the Freehand tool and we'll just start down here and drag, and I'm just going to kind of make it go up and down a little bit, and then I'll let go where I want to end it. After that, if I come up to the line width tool and click on that, and it will give it a thickness. Now the thickness of the rest of the poodle, if I click from here to here, we'll see that the rest of it's 0.08 inches. So instead of my normal 0.09, which I would normally have, I'm going to switch that to 0.08. If I wanted to always draw with 0.08, I could come up here and hold Control, click on the line width tool, and set that as my default, but I prefer 0.09. So now we're just going to smooth this out a little bit. I'll come over here to the smooth tool, and if you just click and drag across it, it'll smooth that out a little bit. And then I'll come in here and edit the endings, because I want this to overlap, and I can pull that down a little bit, and I'm just going to pull it down so that it has a nice clean overlap. We can adjust it later, but it's easier if we do it now. So we're going to go ahead and adjust now because it'll be easier. So I'll double click on that node, and that looks pretty clean right there. Pull it back just a little bit. There was a tiny little overlap there. So that looks pretty good. If we go to wireframe, we'll see it's just a single line though. So if we grab that, we can go up to Object, Convert Outline to Object, or Control-Shift-Q, and that will then create our double line for us. Now what we want to do is get this where the overlaps disappear. So the easiest way, click on this one, hold Shift, click on this one, and then weld. And that will automatically pull those out. There's a couple nodes here that we might not need. We can just grab those, hit delete. Same thing here, probably don't need those. And then we'll come over and clean this one up as well. Just double click, get rid of that node. Now if we go back to wireframe, it's still not filled in. By default, it's gonna remain so that you can see underneath it, since this inside subpath is combined to the black one. But in order to easily pull that subpath out, what we'll do is we'll just select everything and hit Fill Grayscale. What that does is it takes this subpath out and combines it with the rest of the interior subpaths and turns them 10% gray.